Dean Ballin, Provost Salkin, Toro's staff and faculty, the Honorable Tim Sini, distinguished guests, friends, family, and my fellow graduates. Good afternoon, and thank you for this opportunity to address you. In preparing to speak today, I couldn't help but think about where this journey started. Orientation day, the day we made our first law school friend, learned what TWEN is, and were told that law school would teach us how to think. It seems like a lifetime ago, and it may as well have been, because we are not the same people we were when we started. I, for one, now see the world through law-colored glasses. Words have new meaning to me. Consideration is no longer just carefully thinking about something. A brief is anything but. And double jeopardy, no longer just a round in a TV quiz show where the points are worth twice as much. Even coffee is different to me. I used to look at coffee and just see a cup of beautiful caffeinated elixir that was going to power me through the day. But now, when I look at my to-go cup from my favorite coffee shop, I see much more. I look at the logo and wonder, is this a registered trademark? I pop open the lid and think about what kind of patent protection it might have. I see contract law in the cross-branding. And when I read the notice that says, "Caution, the beverage you're about to drink is hot," I think, oh, that McDonald's case. Because to the trained eye, the law is truly everywhere. I came to law school thinking I would just be learning the law. But the truth is, I have learned so much more than that. I did learn how to think, just as they promised at orientation. And only now, as I stand before you at our graduation, do I fully appreciate what that means. I've learned to question everything and take few things at face value. I have learned that ambiguity can be my friend or foe, depending on what side of the case I'm on. I've learned how to think on my feet and how to ask questions in search of answers I don't even know I need yet. I have learned that there isn't always a clear right answer, and there is always a way to argue the other side. I have learned to trust my gut, not just when answering a multiple choice question, but also when facing everyday situations and decisions. And my favorite thing that I have learned, the thing that gives me the most hope and the most excitement about starting a law career, is that although we talk about black letter law, the law is anything but black and white. Despite the countless pages of cases and statutes filled with bright line rules we have encountered in our studies, we have also seen how the law and the court always seem to provide a way for justice to thrive. To me, that is the beauty of the law. That fairness and justice can be front and center, but they can also be hiding in the exceptions, in the wiggle room, in the totality of the circumstances. The law is flexible in another way, in that it changes, evolves, and adjusts every day. And it doesn't do this on its own. It changes because of the human element, because of cases brought by lawyers on behalf of clients and decided by judges, or implemented by a legislature sparked by a constituent need. And now, armed with our JDs, we can be a part of that change. We now have the tools we need to contribute to the law, to change it, to help it evolve, to shape it. And though not every case is necessarily going to change the law, every case certainly will change a life. As lawyers, we are going to see people on their best days and on their worst days. Perhaps they'll be celebrating something exciting, like buying a house or starting a business, or maybe they'll be navigating something much more difficult, like a conflict or a tragedy. But no matter what type of law we go into, with every client we see, we will have a chance to help them get through something important, something that might shape their lives forever. And bringing them to the other side of it will affect not only them, but also their families, or their friends, or their business partners, even society at large. The chain is endless, and that is how changing one person can change the world. What an exciting opportunity, and what an important responsibility. We now have special knowledge and skills that others don't have. We know the law and how it works. We can be the voice of those who need help, but who don't speak the legal language in which we are now proficient. Today marks the day we become a link in this causal chain that can bring about tangible change in other people's lives. As our journey at Toro comes to a close, we of course remember that we were not in it alone. Thank you to our families and our non-law school friends for your unending support and understanding when we went missing in action for long periods of time. Thank you to our professors and the Toro faculty and administration for not only imparting your legal wisdom upon us, but for also being there for us when we needed you. And to the class of 2018, thank you for sharing your knowledge with me in the classroom, for inspiring me with your passion and dedication, and most of all, for your friendship. We were in this together, and it has been an honor and a privilege to be on this journey with you. Congratulations. I look forward to changing the world with you.